So, do you like this lipstick color on me? Here's a swatch of another lipstick. I mean, I'm not going to describe the color to you because clearly, I mean, you can see it. You can see it. What a beautiful color it is. Oh my God, what a beautiful color that is. Isn't that a beautiful color? So, hello. My name is Kelsey, and I have achromatopsia. I have been pronouncing it achromatopsia pretty much my entire life, but I learned recently that it's achromatopsia, and I'm kind of trying to get used to saying it like that. But anyway, I digress. So one of the things that goes along with being an achromat or having achromatopsia is that I am 100% colorblind. So what you saw at the beginning of this video is basically how I see everything. So today I wanted to make this video all about the importance of color description. Now, roughly, okay, 8% of men and 5% of women in the entire world, okay, are affected with some kind of color blindness. Now, you might not think that that's a whole lot of people, but in actuality, every single day you are in contact with somebody who has some form of color blindness, even if it's just they don't see red, or they don't see blue, or they don't see green, or maybe it's a combination of colors, or maybe it's somebody like me who doesn't see anything. That's the reality of it, that so many people in this world are affected with some form of color blindness. Now, of course, I am of a rarer variety, you know. I am not the norm, obviously, but it is fairly normal and common to have some kind of color blindness. And so I don't understand why it is that it is not commonplace or common practice for companies and people to make it a point to describe color. You know, when you are shopping around online, you know, let's say you're buying clothes. Fortunately, this isn't something that I'm usually affected by because I pretty much stick to a palette of gray and black, mostly black. But that's not to say that every now and then I'm not like, oh, I'd really like a red shirt, or oh, I'd really like a purple shirt, you know? But it's very, very difficult for me to go shopping for such things when websites, what do they have? They have King's Court on a field meadow. What the hell does that mean? Like, honestly, what the hell does that mean? And when you're somebody who's colorblind and you can't actually see what that is, that means nothing. So what do? I go through the little swatches, which are more often than not inaccurate anyway, but let's not even go there. I go through the little palette of swatches and I find black, gray, heather gray. Sometimes I go wild and I get heather gray. I kind of lucked out, okay? I kind of lucked out in wanting everything that I own to be black. I mean, I kind of lucked out in that way, I'll be honest, but I know plenty of people who would love to expand their horizons. They would love to wear colors. They would love to be able to match their stuff together. But without readily available color descriptions, it becomes a pain in the ass, so they limit themselves because they don't know anything else. And so today I wanted to really express the importance of color description. Not only for colorblind people, which, like I've already stated, there are way more of them than you think, but also for just the fact that we are living in a digital world, and you cannot assume that every single person's screen is exactly the same. Every person's screen may be some enhance colors more, some mute colors more. Some are working with a different brightness, some are working with a different resolution, some are working with, I don't know, 4K crazy quality that is just altering everything. And all of these things need to be taken into account. So as a company or as a beauty vlogger who is showing off your new freshly bought lipstick, you can't assume that everybody understands what you're saying. You can't assume that everybody is seeing what you're seeing because chances are they're not. And it's very unfair to people who can't tell. It is one of the most frustrating things on the planet when I want to buy a new lipstick, you know, I'm in the mood to buy a new lipstick. And all these people on YouTube, which is the worst place for somebody who has a shopping addiction, I'm just going to throw that out there. Now, everybody's talking about this one particular lipstick, and I go to buy one, and what happens? I go to the company's website, or I go to any other website that might offer these lipsticks, and they have names like Kiss the Girl. Kiss the Girl. What kind of color is that? That's not a color. That's a song. That's a Little Mermaid crap, you know? And there's no color description. There's not even a little inkling of a color description. There's nothing to tell me what color that is. And then I have to spend hours trying to find blogs that might give a color description of this, or videos that might give a color description of this. And all of those things could be completely bypassed if the company would just provide one. And I don't think it's that difficult. I mean, they are creating the colors, so why can't they describe it to people who are shopping for it? So I'm making this video to other video creators and to companies who are creating products, whether it be makeup, clothing, shoes, accessories. You know, you make necklaces, describe the color of it. You know, just describe things a little better. And it would make the world such a better place, you know, because in my mind, if you're not describing things, you are discriminating against somebody. And in a world where we are taught to accept everybody and to make things easier for everybody, there's no reason why the colorblind people aren't part of that. So please share this video. Please spread the word. This is a very important thing. Like I said, not just for colorblind people, but for anybody in the digital world. You know, how many people, when you're reading reviews, how many of them are like, oh, well, this wasn't what I expected it to be. This color was completely different when I got it because the little swatch was different. That's because everybody's screens are different. You know what I'm saying? So share this video, spread the word. This is important. It should be important to you. It's important to me. Thank you.